Hello everyone, welcome to Masochism Monday, where shit has already gone wrong. Gotta love it. Gotta fucking love it. So, basically what's happened is, my save file has not persisted. From last time from when I finished this game before. Hasn't persisted. So, I'm not way back at the beginning, but my progress has been set back by a fair amount. As in, I've still got quite a cluster of side missions that I know I've done, but it's saying that I haven't. And, well, about half my abilities are also missing as well. So that's fun. And it also, it's saying that I haven't finished the game, so I haven't killed the final boss. And the fact that the first DLC of this requires me to have killed the final boss means that we've got to go and kill the final boss again before I can even do the DLC. Yay. Yay. That's because the Monday started before, I'd actually even started the stream, apparently. Great. So yeah, so unfortunately the first part of this stream is going to be going over stuff that we've already seen, because I didn't find out until shortly before I started the stream. And yeah, the only other option would be if I streamed something else in place of this, but I think at this point I've probably been putting off this a bit too long already. Oh, it wasn't corrupted. So what it was basically, after I platinumed the game, I deleted my save file, and I deleted the game. I deleted the game and my save file. When I then was being talked into doing the DLCs for Control, I said my first thing was I'm not doing the entire game again because I deleted my save file. I'm not doing it from the beginning. So yeah, that was my massive excuse. Mal then said, well, what about the cloud data? I was like, oh shit, yeah, I've got PS Plus. It automatically uploads my save data to the cloud. So I went and looked at the save data there. I downloaded the most recent save file it had there. So this is what I've got. So basically, the most recent save data I had from the cloud was not the up-to-date save. I don't know what happened to that one. Maybe because I deleted it, shortly up, without even closing the game down, it never uploaded to the cloud. So that's fun. So I think literally what I've got now, the place that I'm at now is I'm at the place before the penultimate, well, the final Control stream. I think that's exactly where I am, because right now I've got to go through the ash maze, or the ashtray maze. That's where we are with the game. I've got to go through the ashtray maze, kill the final boss, do the weird ending bollocks, and then have the game finish, and then I can get into the Foundation DLC. Which means that if this takes too long, this VOD is not going to be uploaded, and you're just going to basically be re-watching me going through and suffering the final stream of Control all over again. We'll see though. Because there's less, because there is less of the side stuff for me to actually give a shit about, it might go through faster. But also at the same time, I've completely forgotten how to play this game, so that might extend the playtime a bit. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, like my shirt. Wait. How can you say like my shirt? It's just a plain shirt. That's all you can see. You can't even see what's actually on it. Anyway. Maybe postpone the DLC until next week and do the game off stream. That is a possibility. I actually don't know now. Because I'm there wondering. I saw a green hat. You have no idea what the context is. You saw a little bit of green. It could be anything, Ed. Like, oh yeah, that. It could be anything. But, you know, a fair few people actually might notice it, but I'm very doubtful if you would know what that is, Ed. Knowing your knowledge of what it is. Oh my good god, already. God. Thank you very much, Vaughn, for the 300 bits. Because it's Control, Malk's favourite game. Game that started Massacres on Monday. So we'll see. I'll try and go, bolt forwards towards the final boss and kill it, and get the DLC started as quickly as possible. Hopefully, exactly when yes. I mean, it's Lego Boba. It's Lego Boba Fett with "You're worth a lot to me" written underneath them. It's not. It's old. It's an old T-shirt. It's back when Lego games were actually considered somewhat canonical or relevant. Right, let's go and get to what's in the chat before getting into this. Hello, welcome Torian. Hello, welcome Mock. Back in with this game. Yeah, I know. Wish not. Hello, welcome Woodgren. Sometimes I hate my brain. I've gotten so used to cooking dinner as Malk streams that I ignore the fact I've already eaten. Just call me Pavlov, or Malklov, or Pavmalk. Whichever one of those seems best. Hello, welcome Gary. Fuck butt. Only if people ask nicely. Doing your dinner same time. I have breakfast this week. I've had breakfast and lunch. I mean, in fairness, breakfast was only because I was awake at 7 AM today. And Fox forgot her lunch. And, she actually said to me, "Is my lunch still on my bed?" So I pulled myself out of bed, checked in her room, and was like, yes it is. And she said, "Oh, well, you might as well have it then." So, oh, okay then. Breakfast. So I ate it and then went back to bed. I had my milk shake, which means, yay, had my lunch as well. Oh, welcome DJ. Vaccine sleep is slowly going away so I can get my normal sleep. Yeah, like, the vaccine side effects last 3 or 4 days from the first shot. For me, it did anyway. Was not all that bad. Ain't time zones glorious? The time of zones. Oh no, the zone of times. Cheeky shit. Pokey, thank you for your contribution to the SCP challenge. That doesn't make sense. I mean, nothing about Control makes sense. I'm clear for vaccinations, but no open spots in the near future. Oh, that sucks. That sucks massively. Something correct to save these. Again soon. Hello and welcome, Ed. Hello, welcome, Vaughn. That's me in Control. Other words about the game making sense to me. It's fine. Poppy in chat also. No problem. Hello, Poppy. Let's play DLC until next week and do the game off stream. Yeah, well, we'll see. If we get to say halfway through the stream, if we get to halfway through the stream and I still haven't finished it and gotten onto the foundation, then yeah, I'll call it quits and I'll stream something else for the second half of the stream and not upload the first half of the VOD. That seems fair. Emoto, hello and welcome. Your order of freshly cooked Emoto has been delivered. I would say I'm hungry, but I'm actually not for once. Does that mean we'll hear the good music? Hopefully, yes. The one good thing about this game, that piece of music. Hello, Pokey, into the chat. The Foundation sounds great. Let's skip it and just do some SCP. That'll be better. Yeah, it would be. Pavkaya. That also works, yeah. I wake at 7 AM. Who the fuck are you? I was awake for literally half an hour, if that. And also, in fairness, it was because I tried to go to bed at 3 AM, or just before, failed slightly, dozed off for an hour or so, woke up, and just kept going into and out of little naps of sleep, and then, Fox messaged me that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Probably going to get more food as your stomach just rumbled. Good. You better not be wearing a coat either, Ed. Woof woof, Pavkaya. Oh well, I drive everyone barking mad apparently. Tool suggestion does run easy off the tongue. Pavkaya does actually go and work, yeah. I'm back to bed, okay, this is only smartable. I got up, was told about food, I ate food and went back to sleep. Yeah, that's definitely me. That is very much me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dorian brings up a random quote. It just goes with, "Are civilians safe? Unfortunately." Then you've won for your contribution to the SCP challenge. I mean, you was too, but like you had reasons. So yeah, I didn't have a reason. I just, you know, my brain. How long is your 5G kicking from the vaccine? I heard it was immediate, but it hasn't worked for me. Don't forget, Malk, you can levitate as well as fall. Yeah, I've got to remember how to do all that shit as well. So the trouble for not having my inhaler on me early and having a bad asthma attack. So you should be. Jesus Christ, Ed. You have asthma. You should be having an inhaler with you at all times in case of an attack. Regardless of how infrequent or not they are. Actually glad that Summer isn't hungry. Only Summer being hungry for a moto has serious sibling immunity implications that we shall not dive into. Despite, you know, the thing of, you know, freshly cooked moto being referenced to steak, and me not feeling like steak at all, yes, you're safe. You're safe for moto. Have you seen that I'm borderline cuddling a bottle of bourbon? No, that's generally how I get when I have good whiskey. I end up pretty much cuddling the bottle. And Pokey comes up with a very, very appropriate quote for this game. I cannot aim. Can drink it or cuddle it. Both. And DJ brings up quote number 3. And so it's nearly empty and it's Monday. There. Where are you supposed to put it though? Your pocket can't fit it. Find a way. Find a way to keep it with you because, you know, it's kind of essential. Go ahead, get a purse, legit, yeah. Oh yeah, some form of bag. There's another fitting quote. Even though it came from EDF, that's a lot of missiles. Put on a string around your neck. Yeah. You know, fashion accessory. Alright, with caught up on the chat, I can flick over to this. Woo! The trans dragon of censorship is almost completely sat on the menu. It's kind of perfect. Right, all windows up. Everything seems to be set. Mori, hello and welcome. Plops into Draggy's lap. Yay! Get to cuddle a gremlin niece. The phone will take the piss out of me on Radio Joke at the moment, Nails. So? Feedback sort of thing. That seems loud. Feedback sort of thing. Yes. Audio. Yeah. Have not done the settings of this because I re-downloaded it, so it resets all the settings. Let's just bring this down to something that I know that works. Oh, there's mute copyrighted music. There actually is a setting for it. The problem is that the music that I'm coming up to is copyrighted, but at this point in time, I don't give a fuck. I kind of want it just because I want some joy of this game. Because it's different. What's that? Mori's always been pink. As far as I can recall. Oh no, Mori was used to be sort of tealish green, I think. But no, oh, that's probably because I've seen Mori in her own chat before she's come here. So yeah, that's probably why the pink isn't much of a difference to me. Right. Search the area for the slide projector, object of power. Right, where? Of course, this game doesn't have a fucking map. Although it must do. Somewhere. Dimensional research. Yeah. That's the end of the game. Oh, I've already done the ashtray maze. Oh, fair enough. Ashlyn is Nexie and I have been routed to Cowgirl all the shooties. Yeah, I've seen yesterday you were playing a load of Red Dead Online. I'm glad you're having fun with it. Really glad. Oh. When left Red Dead? Oh, excuse me. Red Dead was one of the first candidates that me and Fox were considering to do drunk streams with. Until we realised that we couldn't really do it just co-oping through the game, through the storyline. Well. Oh, there we go, there's levitating. Dash. Melee. Change weapon. That's still kind of loud. That's really loud, even at 30. Well, seeing as we've already done the ashtray maze, let's just go ahead and mute copyright music. Effects volume, put it down to 20. Oh, I remember, this had to be like down at 10, didn't it, to stop it deafening people? Let's put them up to 15 and test those. Oh, Tori wants a dad joke. Oh, God. I could tell a joke about chickens, but in all honesty, it'd be a bit foul. Wedgren, thank you very much for your 10th gifted sub. Very much appreciated. Screams, emoted screams and shitty spelling outside of casual messages. That wasn't even 10. I don't care about spelling if it's in place where it's supposed to be, like on display, pro messages or whatever. That's fair. That's still kind of loud, but it's still green lining at that point. That's fine. Okay. Okay. I'm missing something. And the fact that I can't go into... I can't look at my abilities. This game is so bad, I can't look at my abilities outside of being at one of the save points. There's how you do the ground slam attack. But yeah, so I was going to do the thing with... Energy affects the environment. Yeah, there's a fair few good things in this, but you know, at the same time, it's just absolute shit. Also, the Red Dead story such with Fox. So yeah, so Fox and I wanted to basically co-op the story together for Red Dead, but you can't. You can only go into a persistent online state, which is essentially like Grand Theft Auto. It's like, no. So you can't check the controls in Control. You can, but you can't check what your abilities do. Like the whole thing of, levitating then doing the ground slash, you've got to go into your abilities menu here to learn how to do it. Like over here. Ground slam. Press R3 while levitating to slam into the ground and damage nearby enemies. That is very much not in the control menu as far as I recall. This game fucking sucks. Oh, seize. Shield. Launch. Oh yeah, I'll use launch more than anything. Melee damage I was not doing at all. Energy and health. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Which means I also haven't found all the hidden points. I don't know what state I was at finding the hidden points. So yeah, that's fun. Effing teenage Red car series. Why can't they stay on this main road instead of the back streets where I live? That sounds about right.
There's a doorway here. to where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
Poppy, hello and welcome. It wouldn't have been as funny if it had abilities. Yeah, true. Projector room, I'm guessing. Daddy has arrived. Has no power on these parts. Oh, that's true.
Projector's not here.
Torian, Zero, and Fox and I are the only ones who have power in these parts.
What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
As far as the best thing that came from this game was a song by the Stupendium. You are 100% correct, Wedgren.
Side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slide Scape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation.
In fact, that, you know, I'm pretty sure I have to listen to this, but I can't skip it.
Fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf, and radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
For demonstration purposes only.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal.
Post some screenshots. Ooh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Looky, 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 looky. There we are. Ooh, those are very pretty. Very nice, Maury. Yes. Hey, Exploring Series released a new video on 001 entry. Neat. Nice. Nice. Like a proper Irish American girl. Yes, you indeed do. Tom off not having insane and not stopping to rest because you're having an astro attack for 30 minutes! What the fuck? That's like... Then he says, I'm sweet to a sub, he needs to start picking clothes on accessories, configures and head out, almost finance action. Well, I can't play him in the Naughty Corner, I'm still daddy here. True. That's right, it's SCP ripoff. Keep forgetting that. That's why the title is SCP ripoff. You've also become the group Stabbers. Why does that not surprise me in the least? You're a gremlin, of course you're the group Stabbers. Seems to walk for mine for some reason, though, he said to be more about catching his breath. Yep. I also wouldn't be surprised if he was wearing a coat the whole way as well. That's the data. I've catalogued the signs. Run every simulation. Every sample I can find, I give an explanation, but we haven't got our time. We're drowning in the waveforms and our minds are in the tide of elegant malevolence. Sequestered in the resonance, nesting in the head of any desolate. Tell me, is it heaven sent? Is the devil even relevant when questioning the presence of dimensional intelligence? Yes. Yeah, attack of fools and they get the stabbers. Sometimes I throw stabbers. And Lydia comes into that with Stabby Stabby. Hello and welcome. Oh yeah.
Expedition 3. We located
Make crooks
the
into
source of
unicorns.
resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity. A living
Stabs
organism.
the forehead.
A
He wasn't wearing a coat. However, he was wearing a thin zip hoodie.
Hedron based on its physical shape.
That's not so bad then.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here?
God love it. You know, the game starts giving an exposition via, you know, the normal method of this the researcher's video, and 2 lines into it, she interrupts. I was like, well, but she doesn't care.
Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again. Hang on, I'm coming.
Can we get some meat, my friends? Knife on directly to the forehead. Oh yeah, well, he went a little bit nuts. It was raining before, and what caused asthma is exercise in cold weather. So he should have known.
But after this, I won't.
Pretty sure that now.
Through here? You are coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are you sure? Okay.
There's
I'll
the end.
be-
Oh, sorry, Torian. It's like head on, except it causes the headache instead of fixing it. Ha! Don't ask how somebody managed that. Me neither. I know. I had no idea at all.
Hi.
So if where it does fix it. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Just, you know, permanently. Can't you bop him gently but repeatedly? Good, good.
Why did you... This was a mistake.
I'm sorry, but you just got a new health bar out of nowhere. And you're not taking damage. Hang on a second, I will just pop my controller on charge. Probably I've confused this game already. So this is kind of a bad time to come into it. Probably this is the end of the game. So the main character there is essentially she's the new director of the SCP ripoff, and the person with the bald head is her brother. She initially came here to try and find him because he'd gone missing, and she suspected she was here. And basically the cause of all this is the initial object of power that she and her brother came into contact with, and now it's being perverted to bring the evil entity known as the Hiss through. It has to be rip-off evil. Yeah, pretty much. Once you have, probably this is complex. And the fact that every single time I pause the game and come out of it, it breaks slightly. I was like, this is not how the game should activate. The game should not behave like this. Oh, there we are, there's the mod. I forgot about those things. Really forgot about those things. And this is the bad thing about it, you know. Yes, I've got no problem with it being a SCP ripoff. None whatsoever. No idea with that. No problem with the premise of the game. The fact is that they promised the premise of the game to be this paranormal, weird SCP-style game, and it's a third-person shooter. It's nothing but a third-person shooter with superpowers. That's what I take issue with, is the fact that it could have been so much better, and they chose to make it just a generic shooter. Gave me even more reason to use her, apparently. Game that's decent with lights and stuff. Oh yeah! Graphically, lovely. Graphically, really nice, really impressive. But also, there's so much wrong with it. Oh yeah, and also, enemies with rocket launchers. Rocket launchers that can pretty much one-shot kill you. If someone is aiming one of these at you, and it is off the screen, when they fire the rocket, there is no, and I repeat, no warning that a rocket is incoming. None in the least. You're expected to just know it's incoming and dodge. Good idea before execution. Yes. This game essentially embodies the whole concept behind Masochism Monday. Amazing idea. Had so much potential, but it's so bland. Unseen servant, more like unseen friends. Oh, Jesus. That just sounds so wrong. But also knowing Mori. Yeah, I just yeah. Knowing Mori as I do. Kinky. God, I love having Steam open. I've just seen the term that is load up Yakuza 0. The first of the game just looks pretty. Oh yeah, it is. It is a really, really pretty game. It's just, awful. I don't know from you, others say it's a great game. No. Weird enough though, a lot of people say that it's absolutely, absolute perfection. It's like, how? How is this game even close to perfection? It's so badly made. And it's so much not what what it was promised to be. And the fact that, despite, it being... What? How is that a trophy already? Did I seriously not play the game when these trophies thing? Use multi-launch to hit 3 targets. That's from the second DLC. I just got a trophy from the second DLC. Technically, we started the second DLC. There you go. Okay. You broke 0 somehow. Got stuck on loan screen. Oh god. Poor Kingdom Stores. Oh, and there we are, breaking after. You're stuck in your office in 0. Oh. That could have been a lot worse, Lydia.
Get the fuck away.
You wrote office, but that could have so easily read orifice. Maybe graphics is perfection. Oh, in the eyes of some game journalists, yeah, it is. The other side of everything else could be poop. It is, and that's the problem. The problem is that the rest of this game, the potential for this game was massive, and they were capable of achieving the potential, but they didn't. Because weirdly enough, some of the best content you see in this game is the side content. The side missions, and even then, it's awful. Oh yeah, there's no inherent health regeneration system either. Like, at all. So, if I've gone through a combat area, and I've used up all the healing that's on the floor, these little blue things, and I still have damage, tough shit. I don't get to regen that unless I get into combat and manage to do it without being hit, which is frighteningly difficult. Finally, holy crap. He finally got out of your orifice. Game journalists can't get past the tutorial level on Cuphead. This is also true. Never knew the more, yeah. So it is so funny. Yeah, there's game journalists who say that, you know, Cuphead is an awful game and ridiculously far too difficult. They never made it past the tutorial. It's like, that's not how this works. That's not how your job works. Did both the Simpsons Zeros? Yeah, wow. I'm about to die as well. Managed to survive that somehow. Same journalist who wants an easy mode on Dark Souls. See, I would support an easy mode on Dark Souls, but for different reasons. Yes, Dark Souls is meant to be hard, and that is some of the fundamental appeal of the game. But at the same time, the difficulty in it is a massive barrier to people who aren't able to get past it, and it stops them being able to experience the game. I finally got out of the orifice. There we go. When you get to make out of context quotes for dragging out. Ah, no. Sadly, no. Well, you do, but you have to put them. Excuse me, make them go by the mods. But then again, you know, seeing as Torian is one of my mods, yeah, you can pretty much get anything ratified. I wish I could play Cuphead and get past the tutorial. Doesn't have to their jobs. Yeah, that's true. I've never played Cuphead. It didn't look like it was going to be fun enough for me. It looked like it was just going to be, you know, completely and utterly, you know, just not for me. Just too frustrating to be fun. Mock brings up, I cannot aim.
It's just the
You can tell me what to put in. Yeah.
and death.
One mock.
I was wrong. There was never any.
Quote 30. By Satan's thorny vagina. Yep.
Lars, are you there?
I mean, I could do easy moders on Dark Souls. Yeah. Oh, fuck, there's fast and there's two of them. Yep. They got to jail for another amount, fucking one-shotting everything. Cuphead is fun. Cuphead is a lot of fun. Frustrating, yes, but it's a good challenge. I've watched, I watched Tear of Grace playing Dark Souls. And it's like, not Dark Souls, Cuphead. And like, it looks like a lot of fun, but I can see how I'd struggle so much with it. And I'd probably just, you know, quit. It's one of those games where, like, I know where my limits are. I'd be much happier watching someone else play it than trying to do it myself. A lot of From Girls have also bred this elitist fan base that if you can't beat it, you're not a real gamer. That's also very true, Murray. Very, very true. want to play Cuphead, but also in a similar vein, Dark Souls, where it's be too difficult. Yep. This is perfectly normal. I'll play next Castlevania or Ninja Gaiden and get back to you on that. Yeah, NES era Castlevania. That's a trip. I like style Cuphead, but I also get frustrated and just eat it. Yeah, same. Yeah, hello and welcome. Just right, you're over just as gaming. Oh well, hope everyone's having a good day. Oh no, don't you worry. This is playing catch up. This is playing catch up. As least it's awful. They are. They really are. And the thing is, you know, FromSoft don't even do anything about it. They play into it. Beating Castlevania with save states at the start of the level, but still beat it. Yeah. You bring up a quote of penis laser at that point. Ah!
You're late. Federal Bureau of Control, how may I
This
help
is playing
you?
catch up.
Those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing
The
tomorrow.
Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from phone threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming. She should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she
Oh,
is?
so you put your penis laser at me? Pew pew. Mission updated. Deliver mail.
Please give me a chance. I can do better. No problem.
So this is quotes on Mario's stream and should return the favour here. I mean, I fully expect it.
Give me a chance.
Fully expect it. I mean, you know, in 2 days I got up to over 69 quotes on Mario's streams. I'm proud of that.
Be of assistance.
Penis laser go pew pew. Sixth quote is amazing. It is. It is so perfect.
Let me know if you need
To Liberty's VF thumbnails again? Shit.
No, he's not in. No, not today.
There we are. Quote 1 where it all started. Yeah, that was the first quote. Then we get quote 36. What kind of nature walks up? What kind of nature walks to you? Go on that you get bees and herpes. What the fuck? I don't recall saying that one. Oh no, that was probably from EDF. Surprised when I woke up to see my face. What do you mean surprised? You're the one who did it. Play games that never get hit once I die, so that makes me real gaming in the Dark Souls community. Play survive can't lie. Best information in an easy mode and a hard game I found so far was Ninja Gaiden Black on the Xbox. If you died 3 times in a tutorial, you got an option to play on Ninja Dog difficulty, but you had to wear a brightly coloured ribbon on your wrist. Aww. Yeah, Maury's 69th quote. Oh my, licky licky. Okay, so we can't edit quotes by the looks of it. Okay. Zero, hello and welcome by the way. Try removing the hashtag, so just do quote edit 69, see if that changes anything. Don't know why I'm dying so much. And then we go, bollocks. Quote 39 just bollocks. Review the edit thing. You talking to Mal? Yeah, probably. Go disco dancing. Go for it, Lydia. Have fun. Tidy up the coffee cups. I don't know where the coffee cups are. There they are. So there's a edit thing. Quote remove 36. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can just remove it and resubmit it basically. Nature walks in nudist colony woods.
I'll get it done right now.
Oh, nature walks. I think because of eyeballs surrounded by fans and absolute darkness. Try not to panic at the disco. Jesus. Deliver director's man to his office. All the pats for Zero. You go outside so much. I don't blame you, Zero. But you did say Malky yesterday during the EDF Wasp battle. Yeah, yeah. Now that I remember, yeah.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
The one good character in the entire game, the only one with actually any kind of personality, it's Artie. Never mind, Zero crashed again because I'm repairing Sims 4. Might be.
Leave it on the desk there, please. Please. Take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you. Very good.
Kelly. Aw, guess he's TNT.
What is happening? I don't like this.
Fucking in
No,
heat without being
this
in
isn't
heat,
me.
summer
I'm
sucks.
not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, where are you? I can't feel anything.
Now things are getting fucky.
I'm alone here. Where am I? What is this? I want it end. Wake up, please. I want to go home.
Yeah. Now they weren't before. Okay, yeah, they're getting fuckier then. So she died. Not wholly, no. It's the altered perception and the hiss fucking things up. Also, hello, brother. There we go. Too bright out, it's too hot out, haven't been outside in this daytime as much as I have in this month in months. Ugh. Guess we're all in limbo. Yeah, we pretty much are in limbo. Hope he is. Hope you're all flexible.
You should keep the
I
light.
burn siblings.
You are getting closer.
We've been invaded.
I need to go inside.
Complete. Yeah, the game is
Keep moving.
the game is really, really weirdly complex.
I'll take this
Needlessly.
to the nostalgia department.
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember. The hiss. The hiss is the enemy.
Never moisture, yes, drenching town, really cold water and breathing out as much as you can, then wrap around you.
Head.
Yes.
The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over.
Yeah, things are getting more fucky now.
I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
To go shower, I'll say call 1 2 fast on.
Welcome back. I knew I chose
Time loop.
assistant.
Get ready, getting an ice pack. Go for it.
I need my gun.
So I'm that bad, it's like 25C. Oh, that's awful for me.
Do.
You become allergic to sunlight.
The beginning.
Sort of, yes. You can become extremely
This is my
photosensitive.
mess to clean up.
Some my
My
sympathy.
fight.
Yeah.
No one else's. I am the director.
It just makes you sneeze when it's supposed to.
This is
Like,
Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director.
so come around safe sense of the world.
Federal
Jesus.
Bureau of
Didn't look at the
Control.
temperature. Yes, it's getting 31C. Jesus.
Is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst.
Let's see what's time. What's the temperature is here.
Understand, you must go to my office. The end game. It will be revealed.
18 feels like 17 here. It's not so bad then. Torian's just straight up stalking me now. While being just very lethargic and blah when it's light out. I get that as well. Oh, big thing having 16C. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm floating all around the place now. 22C here, put down my dance lines fresh. Jesus. It's all way too warm. This old place is saving my weather app. Welcome back, Poppy. Can't remember where the guy's office is. I'm pretty sure I used to know. I can't remember. It's not in here. It's definitely not in here. The wrist pops to the guy, if that's how. Jesus. Definitely not in there either. And Moses as a cozy 31, hence why she made the Cook Tomoto joke. In caution block, it's 26C.
Dead, I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along.
It's been way too warm. We have the hard times. We have 40 seasons. Perfect.
No,
That's way too warm. Anything above 10 degrees, I start struggling. Anything above 12 degrees Celsius, I can't take.
Connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Now you hear Tim Curry going, "We all float down here. We all float." Come back in affection like you do. Aww. And in Perth it's 13 degrees.
Around one constant.
I mean, in Perth it is friggin' winter. Presuming you mean Perth as in Perth, Australia, not Perth, Scotland.
But you're alive here in me.
Nico, hello and welcome. Not sure if your hello message was said. It doesn't seem to have been. Sorry if it caused my connection has been fucky the past few days. Don't you worry. You're welcome here. Fucky connection, fucky game. Should change your other to an ice dragon, I should.
I'll never understand.
Been 40 degrees when I was a child in Uzbekistan, but thankfully I don't remember much of it. It's been like 10 to 15C. Mountains, blood, decides to shifting weather patterns. Same. It's not so niggas. It was Australia. Cool. Okay, so the most I've ever been in. Highest I've ever been in is 43 degrees Celsius. I fucking hated it.
Tried to corrupt me too, but I'm stronger than them.
Bleats in disdain.
We're stronger.
Meh, meh, meh,
They're
meh,
weak.
meh.
They'll try to stop us.
So what was it? Yes, the thing was, I am a ferocious dragon. Hear me. Eh. That's even in the quote database as well, I believe. It's plus 25 C and I melt. I sometimes have to work with a pressure washer in 50C plus sometimes. That's fun. Ugh. So it tells me to die again. For a second I thought it says bleeds in disdain. Quote ad. Bar 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 bar. Black sheep. Quote. Oh, that's nice. That's meaty.
My sister had this dream. Bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. down closer, she just stared. Cut off her eyelids to make her see.
Well, yeah, family in Canada almost complaining about the heat there, so go with the temperatures now, however. Before we start the PC, complete exposed. Jesus Christ, Lydia. And then it returns to quote number 1.
I know he's still there somewhere.
It's 20 degrees Celsius. Jesus
Locked
Christ.
inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
So yeah, I got supercharged. So right, yeah. Play Sims 4, is that so hard? Not saying a word about that. Stated research. Jesus Christ. Isn't that bad? The same had the house AC too. Jesus. Swear you're mutants. What's all humidity? Almost have had to work in. It was so hot the back of my throat hurt with every breath. I had to crawl on the floor in order to breathe when I was in my arms. I was part of the rest of the day. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a bit nasty. Been calling for rain for the last 3 days. I've got nothing. Same. We've been promised rain and we've had like teeny tiny bits of it. Also, one of the fun things about this is picking up people and yeeting them at each other. What's laying under the fan and then a blanket? Why? Brits are impressive, can't stand the heat, but when 5 centimeters of snow covers the roads, everything closes. Yeah. Snow, in our defense, the reason why snow closes the entire country down is because we're not prepared for it. We don't get snow often and reliably enough to prepare for it properly. I'm not saying damn games Sims 4 repair stuff. I do not blame you. Really do not. Well, Mark, it chucked down last night. Did it? I was completely unaware of that. It has not felt like it. It really has not. So, I honestly don't know what's worse. I really don't. Because I've been in both. Like, I've been in 30 plus degrees Celsius with really high humidity. We're talking 90% and up. I've also been in 40 degrees or thereabouts and 0 humidity. Both are fucking awful. I don't know which one's worse. I was living in GA in the USA, not the country. Ain't a lot here. Just it was night time. Weird. When PT don't merge me, I like that. Ah, shit! Actually, I came to this, yeah? Yep. Which is snow force you others and you got double weather on this weather blossom. Jesus. I should have had it for hours. I might have been asleep. Well, you can't regulate its temperature properly, so if I'm on the spot, we can't see the moon and get too warm, but it's too cold. Do you remember the shiny empty color? So the fuck is snow? Depends on where you are in the country. Sometimes yeah, sometimes like take dry heat over humid. Don't know. Before I'm just careful when it goes all at once. Oh god, yeah. Got the summer post on Twitter video and saying over that a couple of inches. Stream died? Oh shit. Twitch does not like you, Woodgrim. Video ends like you're still going to work. Yeah, it salted the roads. Salted? What? You used to fucking live out. I don't remember how to maneuver snow. She was born and raised in the same city you are and was. Now Twitch is messing with you. Jesus Christ. What the hell is Twitch doing with you, Widgren? It's really messed up with you for the past couple of days. So those damn things don't actually exist. So yeah. Dry heat is absolutely awful. Like, if people you know aren't sure what it feels like to have dry heat and how bad that is. So whenever you have your oven on, and you've been cooking something in the oven, and it's been there for quite a while, and then you open up the oven door, and you get that massive blast of heat in your face. That's what it's like every time you open a fucking door into the outside when you've got no humidity heat. That's how it feels like, and it's fucking nasty. I probably need to find some health. Oh shit! If people won't shadow booth the dorky jokes. Okay, Sage mentioned I remember there being salty trucks on the road quite consistently when I was young. More recently, however, same. Lord Demons Michael Brett used to sum upon me the moving house apparently. Apparently, yeah. You know, here with 30 tabs open, zero issues with my stream quality. No, we did this with 30 tabs. For once, Emoto, you don't need to reduce the number of tabs you have, which is really weird. And this is just a drawn out long boss fight. And it's drawn out for just a bit too long. Because Jedi Fallen Order has a similar sequence at the end of it. Basically, they pitch you up against every single tough enemy in the game in sequence. And with the weaker enemies as well, they throw those at you. But it's literally just you're fighting multiple of the weaker enemies. So it's not all that bad. But this whole sequence just drags on far too long. Like, ridiculously too long. Just but why? Because Emoto does not like to ever close a tab. She considers them all to be useful at some point. Doesn't believe in bookmarks, just has all the tabs open. Yeah, renters. What just tabs do you ask me? I will. Having more like 4 tabs open once. Same, Lydia. Same. I have generally 2, maybe 3 tabs open at any one time. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. That's it. Desktop, hey, on mobile, I have probably 20-30 open. All of them fanfiction I'm going to read. I have no tabs open on mobile because I hardly ever use my browser on my mobile. It's shit. You have emails, YouTube, Twitch, and maybe Steam unlocked. Nothing else. Don't believe in bookmarks. I have like hundreds or so. You don't believe in using your bookmarks as much as you should, though, Emoto. 110 centimeters, probably number 12 or 13 now. Jesus, sober price. Jesus Christ. God.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there's
Basically, bullshit reason as to why to unlock being able to run around the house and the foundation, even though you finish the game, and you still can't leave.
And I.
Keep fanfics and assortment of YouTube videos to listen to while I read. Well, YouTube has your watch later playlist, and for everything else, just have a bookmarks. Just have a bookmarks folder. Jesus. They have 6 tabs up on mobile. Oh, weird. There you go. There is the actual end of Control. That's the actual end of it. Now, skip. You're director of Federal Bureau of Control. The crisis is not over. Your work is not done. I don't want to be wearing this suit. Oh, there is a map.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
There we go. New mission: the Foundation.
But that was it.
Sing out the song. Like if lose fanfic. Yes, Central Music Game. Bang, chicka, wow, wow. More health. More energy. That'll help. Outfits. Because I like the look of that. Because all the other ones look awful. Because, you've got the default outfit, which, to be fair, doesn't look all that bad. You've got the direct suit we just saw. You got that. You got the office assistant suit from the ending-ish. Then you have the golden suit. Cthulhu for Targan. Sorry for misusing this term, you look like Karen. She really does. In the director's suit, she really looks like a Karen. You're not wrong. That's why I prefer this outfit. You get this outfit from doing one of the side missions. Right. Torian has 3 photo affinity tabs, Pick Crew, Patreon for Orc Barbies, and a custom dice maker so I can send Soren's photo to be made into a D20. Aww. Church Karen Spiffy, yeah. It's not gold, no. No, it's the suit of the Golden King, though, from Call of Cthulhu. It's what I'm hoping to believe. There we go. I mean, the other thing, like, there is the whole thing about there's the, I'm pretty sure it's an achievement for using the jukebox, like, once. I want to be the CEO of Chaos. What wrong?
Welcome back, Director.
I've been rejecting nice people, like they give me a fair and valid reason if they're polite and appreciate my interest. Even when I'm not matching the fact that I'm happy about rejection to those shitty interactions you are when looking for promising RP partners. Pretty much. Rate of fire boost. Levitation ammo efficiency. Spin rate of fire boost. Energy renewal. Why is Shatter still so low? Why am I using Shatter when I should be using Pierce? That was headshot boost. Damage while aiming, yeah. Those are all going to be inferior to what I use. He also does spray dry muscle on it. It's not God's piss car. Unhealthy piss, perhaps, yeah. A bit from Sinking City? Possibly. Dehydrated piss. Quote, I want to speak to you of chaos. So Smack basically reads everything we write. Does that mean we can add our own quotes? Sort of, I suppose. Well, that's right, but basically, yes. Depends who reads what. I'll leave that down to the judgment of my mods. Wait. No, I don't want to use the sexual elevator. No, I want to go up. I want uppies. I can't use my powers all around my these people.
When do you think Marshall's coming back? It's not later.
Sid Pierce and heard piss. I mean, to be fair, I was also saying piss a lot as well because, you know, the piss-coloured suit. Don't piss in your suit.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it.
I don't believe that I came back to playing this game again, to be honest.
Knew where we were headed.
And probably misread Pierce's penis.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darwin
I'm now using penis.
through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
Don't piss in your suit. It's an option to meet her. Sadly not.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
You play Med? Same. Also remind me of the cage that Magneto was kept in. Oh yeah, it pretty much is. It's just, you know, that's how you talk to the board. You now found a resonance point, so I can fast travel. Again, another game where, you know, the fast travel is basically you go to one of the save points to use it, and that's how you fast travel. On walkway glass gel, yeah, fair. Or plastic. I think it might have been plastic that Magneto was held in. I went completely the wrong way. Well, I went the long way. I see if going 38 doesn't make any difference. Rest that, my punchy. Yeah, don't you worry, so's mine. Fast travel, it's in maintenance somewhere. Oh, there. Restricted area. Foundation. Nico's thread malfunctioning is masturbating. You'll need Jesus. Nope, we all need Tiamat. Oh yeah, 10 PM BST. More Dungeons and Dragons. Come along for the fun. Doesn't mind time. Not that bad. Fair.
Quiet. Trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ati. So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
Find the door, sir. Here's the youth saying Tiamat. So? Tiamat is the deity of chaos. Deal with it. Chaos reigns. He put his drink in your hair. Oh God. We'll go wash it out. Yeah. Foundation.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Oh, good God, this DLC looks humongous already. Yay. Faye's a cleric of Bahamut. Chaos reigns. Thrillmaz is a cleric of Tiamat. That's people have seen. Oh no, he spit his drink because of the peg choke. Ha!
Looks like no one's been down here.
Actually, made the less as bigger. I can still see a bit of the actual game. It's like heavy. He didn't mean to do it. No, that's fine. You know, but you know, reading back on it, you only missed one letter, and I just misinterpreted. Don't mind me the back door to Moria from Lord of the Rings. It really does, doesn't it? More going to prove this game does not have any original ideas whatsoever.
Pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
And Vaughn's immediate reaction is melon. Welcome back, Maury. You had the coffee shits. I know exactly how that feels. You wanna know what's worse than those, Maury? What's absolutely more worse than those? Those combined with having protein shits. Those, oh Jesus Christ, I am learning so much about being on protein shakes that I really wish was not a thing.
Marshall? How is she on the hotline?
And Torian puts in the quote of, reminds you of the back door. Just see your front door, Matt.
She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Who is this Matt person and why are you inviting them to look at your front door, Vaughn? And Twitch had a hiccup. Jesus. And that, yeah, there's the quote. I got Skyrimmed. Share, looks like you're real red watching. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so that exploded. It's the Morrigate inscription in the original level. Oh, nice. Oh, I see you up there. Can Malcolm remember how to levitate? Apparently not. God, I really don't care about this game's stupid, bullshitty, hardcore, stupid mechanics. Oh, some way of sleepy. You've not even been up for 2 hours yet. Weird enough, I've got that as well. I really hope there isn't a trophy for finding all the hidden places in this. I really hope there isn't. I don't want to do that. I really don't. Can't be arsed. But at the same time, I platinumed the original Control, so I might as well do the rest of it. Quite a mystery on that power trip, you know. Pierced aim fire boost. Ooh. Side effect blood pressure meds. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. So many EVs. All the EVs. Have every single EV there ever was. Why are you giving me that? Why are you giving me level 3 mods when I'm in the DLC against level 7 enemies? Why? Not one of the sparkles. Jesus. Yeah, sharing some of his shiny luck. So glad I didn't misread that as fuck. Here, have some of my shiny fuck. Torian wants a shiny Eevee plush to go with their shiny Umbreon. How am I supposed to get up there? Probably not have glitter down there. Today we learned that Lydia is not a fan of vajazzling. Okay, so that's locked behind something. Oh, I'm guessing it's new power. To piss you off. Why I feel like this was a cancelled Jean Grey game. Yeah, mesh Jean Grey with SCP and you pretty much do get this game. And also, you know, as I said before, amazing concept, really bad execution. Ah, the old thing. I'm the director of the bureau with level 6 clearance, and I still can't get everywhere. This game just this DLC is just making less and less sense, even for a Control game. Or I like the Metro games, indie games very much. Especially when the AAA games are this shite. I've got a personal mod. Shield boost. Fair shield strength, but at the moment I've got... Yeah, I can't prefer what I've got. There is a reason I'm going back this way, because there is another... Oh, no, there isn't. I thought there was another path. Okay. Game Physics decided to just go, nah. Moto's having thoughts, and the rest of the message has been redacted because there's no way to prevent this chat from continuing generously once the avalanche is set loose. Bold of you to assume the avalanche hasn't already begun. You know, the other day I hatched an egg and got a shiny Magby out of it. Apparently I still had some left from the Magma Community Day. Nice. Fuck is a Magby? I have no idea what a fucking Magby is. Not in the least. Yay for knowledge of Pokemon Gen 1 only, and a tiny smashing of Gen 3. You don't have to make it worse, do I? I mean, Mori's here. So, you know, take that as you will. The baby version of Magmar. What? What? Did you being able to having lunch? You really should eat if you can. Definitely do not imitate Ed as, you know, for life lessons. Definitely do not. What will I do? Be lewd. When Emoto is saying about, you know, not wanting to turn this chat into degeneracy, and you're here already, Mori. Oh, Jesus.
Pickaxes now.
Hey, hello and welcome. You get food? Go for it, DJ. You're not lewd. Yeah, as Bait says, we've been to your streams. Much. Doubt. Shoot something, I don't know what. You want to shoot something, I don't know what. I can definitely identify with that after playing this game. I really can. Is he eating too much today? No, you are not, Ed. That's what holding hands and days is so lewd, yeah. Or I just got exposed for being incredibly lewd. He said, I have no clue what a Magby is. There's Magmar, the Pokemon with a bust in its forehead that used to be just itself. They gave it an evolution, Magmortar, and a pre-evolution, don't know if that's the word, called Magby. So basically like what they did with Pikachu, only they only made the pre-evolution of Pichu. Pokemon's just weird. Pokemon's just gone so weird now. Beware of dangerous toxic geysers. Oh, I never would have thought that, you know, that kind of shit would hurt. No, would never have any clue that'd be painful. Gives you sleep. We'll go and eat now. Bring out the D&D wizard sheet, including spellbook, currently 5 pages. Yeah, sounds about right. Mine was the same when I had my necromancer. Especially, like, you know, I don't know if you are using it or not, Vaughn, but have a look at a site. I think it's just called D&D Spell Cards. You can essentially make custom PDFs of your spell cards and just have them all in one little easy to use document. It was just because I'm touched cards. But I've never been able to find the hand-holding gag funny. It just makes me wonder if those people need, maybe it's just as needy. Oh no, it's just one. It's one of those things like, apparently, you know, for some weird reason, I don't see why. It's just, you know, the whole thing about, oh yeah, the most lewd thing you can do is hand-holding, because you know the internet is full of lewd stuff, like, you know, all different kinds of pictures of sex and fetishes and all that kind of stuff. But what is it really lacking on? It's massively lacking on hand-holding and wholesomeness. So by that correlation, it must be the hand-holding that's lewd. There's more around the airbus. Yeah, this game is awful. We have breakfast and 2 different lunches and still tummy growls for some bloody reason. Because you've been under-eating. You know, you are massively underweight, Ed. That'd be why. You need to eat more. So the body knows what it wants most of the time. Yeah. Which is in all fairness, I think getting a snake that's not rich in anything would help. Spell for the FG today was 15 spells per page. Oh, that's even better. You want to have a health bar, baby? No, just gonna die. Fine. No, you need to do that too when your body starts getting conditioned to what you need. Yep. Thank you, Whittaker, for your contribution to the SCP challenge. So where's the urge to go on a rant today? Yes, I'll explain the allure of historical clothing and the associated novelty. And you base your contribution to the SCP challenge. Takes the cards you can get to. Yep. Although the resource that I use, D&D spell cards, is free. You know, buying the actual cards, costly. I have used them though when I used to do the role-playing games at the local club. They had spell cards for, as far as I recall, Ranger, Bard, Paladin, and maybe one other class. 3x. Not surprised at all. This I've seen out for playing, just memorization purposes, replace spell sheets that all we're talking about. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Because, yo, it's much easier to pull out a card and see what a spell does on it than it is to open up the entire player's handbook and try and find the spell that you're looking for.
I could really use my head of research right about now.
Cave Bleed. This place is called Cave Bleed. There's an entrance up there for doing shit. Okay. A spell book with the mouse of an old Pokemon binder. It was neat. I remember having it. I remember making a Pokemon binder. You know, the whole thing of me introducing them to.
Marshall, you're alive. Wait, it's Jesse, the director.
I don't care about the Bureau Alert. I've done enough Bureau Alerts that I need to satisfy the trophy conditions. I don't need to do any more. I ain't gonna do any more. See, if I'm gonna go make more food, hopefully Poppy can forgive me for stealing more food. She'll be fine. You need to eat, Ed. Vaughn, we've maintained and expanded the collection to cover everything. And Xanthar's not sure about Tasha's yet. I've never even seen the Tasha's book.
Whoa, this place is huge.
Crossroads, apparently.
Can you hear me? She was
Who wants to
alive.
go session 5 on YouTube?
This
Oh,
couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time.
Tasha's is good.
Let's see what's
I mean, in
going on
fairness, I just
first.
look on a website that's got all of the spell list, and I choose from that. Although there still aren't any better healing spells for clerics. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Oh yeah. Oh, upgrade Pierce. I need 2 more remote thoughts to upgrade Pierce. The idea of Tasha's lots of content edition. Fear. Just use D&D Beyond. I don't pay for D&D Beyond. As long as he sorcerer spells from Tasha's. Oh, good God, sorcerers. Sorcerers are so broken. Some lovely subclasses. Stars, Druids, seriously almost play. Twilight Cloak is brokenly good though. Honestly, there's so many classes and subclasses now in D&D that I've given up on being able to eventually play one of everything. I just know what I want to play next. Just playing the stream and shares blueberries. Oh, ooh, thank you, Nia. Lovely blueberries. Lovely, lovely blueberries. This is not Pathfinder. Yeah, Pathfinder. I tried a Pathfinder, a game that was based off of Pathfinder. D20. I tried a D20 game. I took one look at the character sheet. I was like, I need help with this. I'm usually really good with character sheets and making them, but Pathfinder and D20's ones, fucking hell no. No way. When I need a 5-page Excel spreadsheet for the entirety of it, with all the skills, and that's not even playing a magic user. There's an issue there. Pathfinder's the okay organisation you won't look anyway. It's also okay about if you want to be overpowered as shit. And Pathfinder was new, it was fun, then the classes became moot with the addition of archetypes. Makes sense. It's not historical clothes themselves though, where it's mostly like flashing ankles and Victorian full-length gown, hell yes. Beyond that, even when the person is still 100% dressed, but the clothes the wearer is technically underwear in that era, there's always kind of intimacy to it. It'll always be appreciated more than meaningless sliver of naked sin. But and once again, I'm not paying attention to the story of this, because there's nothing really interesting about this. This is literally me going through the DLC again to prolong Massacres and Mondays in its original form. Oh god. Shifting fragment. To name a random example. Yo. Where is it? Remote thought. You find those in containment. Where the fuck's containment? I kind of want to go and farm containment now. Containment. It's this area. So if I farmed this area and found 2 more remote thoughts, I could upgrade Pierce level 3. Sorry, you've chosen a very select sign that's very frequently violated. Yep. So I can't make you characters without using something to help me. I'm bad with maths and it makes my head hurt. See, with certain systems, just give me the rule book, give me a character sheet, and I will make a character, and I will probably break it as well. in the World of Darkness setting, well, it's technically Chronicles of Darkness, World of Darkness 2.0. When they released Changeling, I read through that, and I made a character who, as people have probably heard, could hit something for 64 aggravated damage. That's a one-hit kill on anything. There's a reason why he was nicknamed One Punch Dragon. He's a builder for 4th edition, definitely for hero system, but find 5e pretty straightforward. 5e is very straightforward. Especially, compared to pretty much every other system I've used, 5e is very straightforward and very nice and helpful. Jeez, folks. Psychonic. Thing is, he very rarely used it. He very rarely used it. And everyone who came up to him and tried to fight him.
I thought I was done with these tests.
What the fuck? A couple of friends at the homebrew for life clerics they call Power of Life. Basically add proficiency bonus plus wisdom bonus to all healing spells. Effects get stronger later on. That's kind of what life domain clerics have now in 5e. Kind of. All your hit points, all your life spells, all your healing spells basically give a bonus equal to the spell level plus your wisdom modifier, I believe. Yeah. Welcome back, Ed. Read the 5e book, none of it makes sense to me, but D&D joins for the number that goes. Fair. National systems are straightforward, are character gen, but mass is not the focus there. Concept is, yeah, very true. Okay, so one's making platforms out of that, right? And the other one's making things shatter. I'm gonna have both eventually. I know I'm gonna have both. I know it. If you like D&D 5e rules, never try Eon. Fracture undo. Your first handbook, it was for 5e, don't bash me for it. Spent about a week reading only handbook in all my spare time. Nothing to bash you for. Not whatsoever. Okay. I'm fine with 5e, it's very streamlined and easier for new players to play while still being fun for vets like me. Agreed. Fully agreed. That's the thing that I like about 5e, is it's got that balance exactly right. It's very easy to pick up, and it still is recognisably D&D for people who are familiar with older editions of D&D. I mean, yeah, people get kind of pissy about it, but think, oh no, this got nerfed, that got nerfed, and all this, that's the other. It's like they didn't get nerfed; they got balanced, which was necessary. Torin's first foray into D&D was 4e, and they really liked it. That's wholly fair. I mean, my first foray into D&D was 2nd edition, like, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Just find the 3rd and 4.5 editions fan center. Fucking hate 5th fans. I'm not sure why. There's a very, very big difference between the 2 editions, and it's very much Pathfinder came from the from 3.5 sort of thing, and it's very much like those two are completely polar opposites. As interesting in as D&D is, as much as I like to watch people play it, I don't think I'd have the patience for it. I mean, the thing is, it's not so much of a patience thing, it's more interaction. if you like the interaction and the storytelling aspect, then D&D is really well. The character sheet just helps you determine what your character can and can't do. And yeah, as Maury says, it's mostly the tweaks, chins, and min-maxes, and whatever you want to call them. Yeah, the people who like to power game, basically. Ah! Yeah, bonuses that I don't know how you play to have fun. Yeah, but the bonus was level 1, things got stronger later with expertise and things like Channel Divinity for double healing and more. It's still fine tuning it. I just really want to be able to really want to be able to, as a cleric, have some way of healing my party at level 1, when all my cleric spell slots are used up. That's all I want. Is when my cleric spell slots are used up, I want to still be able to heal people. And there is no way to do this in 5th edition currently. Whereas the system is very different from other editions. Pathfinder's 3.5 light. Oh right. I never did understand the actual definition between the two of them and distinction. So thank you, Maury. It's been Dragon Ball for the first time. That was Badass Fighter. Yeah, I think my first 5th edition character was a Dragonborn Vengeance Paladin. That was amazing. It's the best guy. Welcome back. Welcome back, Ed. You spam call in Discord. Jesus Christ. Block them. That's the difference, but you could leave it be and deduce them to the game's roots instead. Also, friendly reminder that nobody has actually specified the effects of poison in D&D 1, though the word was split in the original book about 23 times. And generally considers it instantly or over 110 killed you.
Something, and now the astral
Weirdly,
plane
yeah.
is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director.
As an apart from a feat, if you had gone variant human and grabbed it at first level. Yeah.
Should be simple.
I don't like that. That is the one thing I don't like about 5th edition is that, I've got no way of healing people. If my Channel Divinity is used, and all my spell slots are used, then I'm just sat there like, well, I can't do much. What am I going to do? Sacred Flame, Sacred Flame, Sacred Flame. I can do damage. Someone's gone down. Spare the dying. We need healing. Can't do anything for you. I don't know, like, even for the cantrips, like, 1d4 of healing, I'd be fine with that. Because, it's healing. It's something. Bay's first character was a drow rogue named Nymnar. Beautiful character, was very stereotyped, he didn't even die. Mates DM brought him in the public execution for the start of the campaign. Jesus! Mori doesn't have a plan for her goblin. We start at level 1, we're currently level 2. No clear what archetype to take, and I'm going up progression to be natural. Wholly fair. Like, had I not made Thrillmar the way I did, I actually don't know what I would have done. I really don't. Because my whole thing of it was, this group needs a healer. This group needs a healer. I do generally like to explore classes I've never tried before. Like, one of my last experimentations was Ranger. I really enjoyed Ranger. It's just, they're quite context sensitive. Yeah. Explosive ammo refund. What? See, a lot of people hate on Rangers because, they say that they're useless, and to a point, Rangers aren't as good as they could be. But they're not awful. It's mainly because a lot of the Ranger passives and abilities are literally dependent on what sort of campaign your DM is running. If your DM is not running a campaign that allows for lots of exploration and, planes crossing sort of thing, Rangers do find that they struggle to be useful apart from range damage. Character game, we just leveled to 10, I have 0, I didn't want to. That's wholly fair. I was experiment with Sorcerer. I've tried Sorcerer as well, that was hilarious. Twitch died you again. Fucking off to do some reading. Have fun, everyone. No problem at all, Wigram. I'm sorry that Twitch is being an arse for you. But see you later, and hopefully things get all sorted out for you. Alright, I see. I can see already what I need to do here. I need to use that pull ability to pull crystals out of the wall so I can go up to there. Range to go massive fix in Tasha's. Yeah, I remember hearing that they were basically rewriting Ranger, which is good. We started watching both this animated channel called Zebra Shaw. Pretty funny guy, and the What They Didn't Tell You About series by Mr. Rex. Pretty informative. Last one I watched about kobolds, and I kind of fell in love with little shits. I love kobolds. They just, you know, nearly killed us last session. Well, not last session, you know, one of the early sessions. Ranger used to be good. When 5e came out, they were bad. They got reworked, but now I'm doing better. I need to look at Tasha's to have a look at the rework, because I heard about the rework and it's like, that actually seems better, because like their preferred enemy, you actually start getting damage bonuses as soon as you check, as soon as you take a preferred enemy, which is good. She said you wanted to be take on with my partner and have a chill day, and since I was quiet and not around much, quit spamming about some because you may have forgotten about Cult of Edward. But you already did Cult of Edward. When Discord, someone got pissed off that how to defend. They try using the R word for autism, the other R words, and then everything they can. Not the thing I'm a troll trying to do. Jesus, grumpy. Sorry, I added. Thank you for the hydration reminder. First pathfinding character with a stereotypical elf ranger. Go back to TTRB after a near 4-year hiatus. Like my very, very, very first RPG character. The very first one I played was a human paladin. But that's because it was a pre-gen character that came with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and I was completely new to it, so just took one of the pre-mades. And, you know, had done with it. The first character I made was not for D&D. It was for Werewolf the Apocalypse. And that's where I made my Get Ephemeris R rune named Lanthor Redspear. Blood before I did, say hi, you can't find me, see ya. Yeah, I've heard. Trolling bastards and grim to the Imperium's throw enough guardsmen in it will die strategy. Yeah. What was the name of the mighty bubble strategy thing that basically gave you infinite stats? No idea. Have fun source of concept for a friend setting essentially a weapon X bred to wield fire using a playtest subclass the Phoenix. Reluctant pacifist weapon, very much in the tone of Lonely Man end of Hulk series episode theme music. Nice. Oh, want to hear the cool city once? Yes, definitely. I definitely do, Maury. I went to hear all the cool things. Pum-Pum, that's what it was. Pum-Pum, the mighty kobold. Oh, Jesus Christ. That dog got redesigned recently. Yes, yes he did. Very much thanks to combined efforts from myself and Torian. Complete the ritual in Deep Cavern. I'm sorry, what?
My life's been a strange one.
Damn gun. Faith. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Okay. Oh no! I forgot about those things. I'd actually forgot about those things. Mini boss? No, that's the mini boss. That's a normal enemy. That thing down there is an unkillable normal enemy. By abusing your race variant, allowing a familiar and a spell that allows to alter a familiar's size and the strength, allowing another snake on the stats of a willing creature, you could use your familiar snake, turn it massive, take on its stats as permanent effects, and then boost its stats to match your own and exponentially gain. Then you could diversify your strength to other stats if you wanted. There was no oh god damn. So other stats if you wanted. There was no all strategies designed to this in a single turn. That sounds like overkill. Doesn't sound right about that. Oh, and there we go. Auto mod caught that one for some reason. Mori, we're doing Pathfinder. I made a half-orc alchemist, most gentlemanly and scholarly. He was a rage chemist, so he would go into rage when he drank his mutagen. Fair. We trapped the mundane big bad evil guy in the cave. I went ethereal and drank a bunch of potions and my mutagen. Prepped 4 bombs, 2 in each hand. Came out of ethereal plane in a bloodthirsty rage and screamed, "I fucked your mother last night," and threw them at my feet next to him. I had discovery that was making me immune to my own bombs and dropped the big bad evil guy to critical. He got killed by the gunslinger. Ah! I'm on the mighty kobold. Look up, thinking this and things. I don't know. See, when I hear about stuff like that happening, it's like people who find that stuff out and exploit it are the reason why nerfs happen. And people complain about nerfs. It's like, well, you're doing it to yourselves by finding out these broken combos and exploiting the game. Well, you can't say it. It's fine, Dorian. So I hit me again, stay up on the 4 so I make sleep properly. Let's talk about cover sort of shit. It's fair. Got mildly distracted from something from my happy place. DM's for our stream. Cool, thank you. The DM said it was a level 20 and we were on level 15. His look of defeat when he was like, this was supposed to be hard. Welcome back, Poppy. Pom Pom was exercise in theory crafting for the fun of game breaking, not for actual play. Oh right. Yeah, if it's not meant for actual play, then yeah, fire. Okay, so now what I'm meant to do. I've killed all the things. Oh, right. I had to press a button to open that. Now, I suppose the only reason to play any game. It's not fun if you can't break it a bit or a lot. Yeah, but when it's a game that's breaking it spoils the fun for everyone else, not good. Or just name a smaller than normal size named Gur. I think he's Barb. So basically, you've made yourself in-game Tibitorian.
My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated.
I mean, it spoils the game a lot of fun, and they can also spoil other fun, what Matt said, yeah.
I met them while exploring the deeper caves.
Single-player games where where you can do exploits, basically make the game hilarious amounts of fun with, just throwing throwing weird shit at the game. That's fun. Exploits like that I'm completely fine with. When it's a cooperative effort and you basically take all the fun from everyone else by making the game just so ridiculously easy, it's like, well, why bother? Especially when games supposed to be a nice, relaxing social event that is a team effort. Then yeah, exploits that, not that. No. Same games are the single player games. Yeah. It's very difficult to actually make Pum Pum. You needed at least a level 12 character, a new addition as it was originally made for, which was a general buff, and character even then was still pretty much DM discretion. Makes sense. Character just cuddling me and seeming annoyed. Oh yeah, because he got spam call in Discord. Mori played with someone like that, so made this munchkin that spoiled the fun for everyone and fudged his dice rolls all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I've played with a few people like that. Made Gur from Zim. Yeah, yourself then. I can't even say anything, there's like nothing I can say feels relevant. It's completely fine, Emoto. it's a discussion about a subject that you're not on the whole familiar with. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh look, more things I can make bridges from to get up to there. You're the robot, no, but you are tiny. That was it. Oh no, What? Okay. Robert, the son of robotic frog mates. Yes, also that. So more things up there. One of 4 strengths was the work put into balancing fighters versus controllers. It did lots to fix disparity by focusing with the best spells on non-damaging but foul effects that continue to 5e. Bases of DMs would also turn to him because players that would rule as loyal or fudge rolls would always be spellcasters. My instinct was always on point enough to do whatever I wanted them. DM would allow me to spontaneously ask if PvP was allowed. Ha! Robert, when Palpatine wants you to steal something. Probably should have asked to move.
One came to look at my sketches. I offered him my pencil, but Dad spooked it. What are the Id? Residents? Prisoners? They remind me of the golems from Kabbalistic texts, or a type of homunculi.
Oh right, there we are. DJ's eating the unborn and he's in turn to omelettes and chips. Nice. Hope you enjoy. Oh, control point. Those enjoy Revan definitely prefer Hypnotic Fashion over Fireball. This Fireball has its place. Would you believe I've never actually cast Fireball in my entire time playing D&D? Never, ever, ever have I used Fireball. And then along came Zeus, that Disney line would have taken that movie to an entirely different direction if it focused solely on him. Yeah, it was actually, was accurate to Greek mythology as well. My channel's like live with the game. I enjoy watching him play. A difficult decision, someone make it for me. So I cast Fireball, the phrase that solves all problems. Coin. What on earth? What on earth did you just put in, Zera? That's what I'm supposed to be. That's how big the room was. I said cast Fireball. Honestly, that's one of the reasons also I don't use Fireball. Is because of stuff like that. It's like, I don't want to be like that. Coin choose, I say. Oh, it's coin flipper. Right. Jesus Christ. I don't need to say anything to that. Does 3-hour streams at minimum, but it's also the only reason he gets. That's the only reason he gets anyway. He plays Isaac and calls me the encyclopedia, but he can suffer for a bit. Yeah, I'll only be live for another hour. Quite coffee and soft pretzel. Ooh. Nice. There's always something else that lets you protect your friends from damage your spells do. Oh yeah. Live athlete defeats an entire encounter challenge with the words, I cast suggestion. Yeah, I remember it's like, there are so many wizard spells that can just break entire encounters. destroy things healing people. Coffee needs Poppy. I tried that 3 times and still came up with the same thing. I'm sorry, where'd all my health just go? Oh, we've got those kind of snipers, do we now? Where the fuck is that coming from? There is seriously something that is throwing around stuff that can near one-shot kill me. I think it might be him. Considering the fact that he is now occupied with me, and I'm not taking the one-hit damage anymore, yeah. DMs absolutely hate. Once will open use power word kill. We'll have the plot point to get the party member back. And justify it's saying counter suppose what, 2nd level? That's a really shitty thing to do. And thank you for the hydration reminder, Torian. Today I found this guy doing his first playthrough of Dark Souls 1. He's been stuck in mid-Blighttown for 2 hours. Hasn't even gone to the floor once. I know that feeling. That was pretty much how my first time through Blighttown went, as I recall. Poppy saying coffee needs her, as I need it. Go to your coffee. Both smell on each other, can't get coffee, I got best. He can wait, coffee cannot. The coffee demands attention now. And then here for your contribution to the SCP challenge. I love how everyone watching me playing this is suddenly saying, oh yeah, Malk should read SCP. Save us from the monstrosity that is this game. Oh, that looks like... Oh, that's not a control point. I just... Huh? Or is that just a blocked up road from where I came? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So there's only pure spells because that's in some even done campaigns that have no healing spell mechanics, meaning that all the players will take tanky builds. Yep. Can we on the bed right now? Ooh, I'm sorry, Torian. Thank you, Zero, for your contribution to the SCP challenge. Requesting Thick Golem or Thick Smeagol as new SCP. I do not have the talent to write an SCP. That's me. Oh, yeah. Kipper, it's your fault I'm playing Control all over again. Fuck off, Kipper. Yeet! You mean your discomfort is embedded? Oh my god. Kipper again. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the SCP challenge. And for the hydration reminder. This is why Nia is very welcome in my streams, because of puns like that. No map isn't there for me to dump points. Weird. Hello, it's just those amounts. Yeah. Weirdly enough, the mobile... Yo, the thing is, even if you have the minimum amount, sometimes the mobile just does not let you donate anyway. It's ridiculous. I just looked at one of my objectives. Reach the canyon rim. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Mobile shite? Yeah.
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Is it going to give me the other ability? Or is this just the one of the locks?
Is this the lock/key? key the board told me about?
Towards this key right now, sometimes in shop. Yeah, it is weird. And then, you know, you get people like Shin who, for some weird reason, can't even redeem stuff like hydrations more than once in a row because the mobile app just, you know, is being shit.
Just doing my job.
Okay, so that's the duel I've got to do. Right, fine. That's you too. Yeah. Shin's found out by restarting the Twitch app that it works. That works.
Got this covered.
I don't like the fact that since becoming a director, Jessie has become really full of herself. It's like, yeah, one key done. Director Faden's got this. It's like, for fuck's sake. Why do you exist, and why do I want to end you? Ha! So ignore me quietly seething about the fact that there doesn't seem to be a single RP with whom I would be able to entrust the character I'm most protective of, Little Annie, because the internet is disgusting. Yep. Yeah, if I can see that. Torian just didn't want to open their laptop yet because they're lazy. And there's the contribution from Torian. Thank you very much towards the SCP challenge. That's got to be really, really close to completion now. Let's have a look. We're at 68%. 68% after 5 days. Great. Jesus Christ. It's like I said during EDF, there's no point in, you know, making these challenges be actual challenges anymore because you get them done. You get them done so quickly. In fact, if I know what this game's going to be like, there's four keys. It's given me 2 of them now. After this one, it's going to give me another ability. It's going to give me the crystal platforming ability. I'm going to use that to do the other 2. And then there's going to be some weird bollocks after that. Have fun at D&D, Yvonne. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Basically, at some point, I was wanted to keep in mind the fact that I could fully wipe Torian's intent to really do anything to tease me. I now realise that Torian is only ever on my side and not there in conversation. What the? What? So in my absence, they came and set up, you know, a proper outpost around all this bollocks. Of course they did. Time for you. Nice. Wait, 1 second, please. I thought it was 4. Okay. Oh my god, the wording on this. While holding shield, use evade to rush at enemies and knock them back. Requires the evade ability. No fucking shit. That looks like it's going to block nothing. And that's what I have as a PS4 is astonishing. Depends. Is your PS4, you know, are either of the devices wired to the router? That's it. That goes well, then.
Worst I've ever seen.
I don't to redeem a famous Lanny, but I'm low-key worrying someone will feel weird about it.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle it.
Just wouldn't know what to say all that much. I want to just check something. Okay. Let's do this. Weird. Very weird. No idea then. No idea. Because once again, Widgrin gave a subscription, and the number of total subscribed has not changed. No idea what's going on with that. We could just say he's a great owner to Shu and also started son to Jimvati. That's also true. I'd say it's because Ed's around, and then he's the one that was resubbed. Possible. Yeah, that's probably true, actually. Yeah.
I'm in the astral plane. Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse.
Oh, there's Fluff as well. The Drabble challenge is not a bad start. Crowley took a Aziraphale to a rave once. He was fairly surprised to find that he fit in rather well with his attempt at what he called dancing, what most other intelligent people called a stunning likeness to a fly drowning in soup. Still haven't watched Good Omens.
That's the cave sand.
I've got it.
The astral bleed goes both ways.
No, I've got it on DVD. Just still haven't watched it. That's great. I love it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I honestly have. Tries to watch it just getting into it. It's fair. David Tennant's greatest Crowley. I've got nothing against David Tennant as an actor. He's a really good actor. I just do not like him as the Doctor. He's not a good Doctor for me. As in Doctor Who. It's a great show, but obviously I only watch it for David Tennant. I mean, in all fairness, Martin Sheen as well is a really, really good actor. And the book is so good. Yeah, I mean, it's a Terry Pratchett book. Of course it's going to be good. For fact, Art 2 is David Tennant's Rockwell, for anyone who knows what that means. Nope. The only thing I know about Ark is that it's called Survival Unleashed, and it's like, survival game. Nope. Who's my favourite Doctor? Matt Smith. Matt Smith is definitely my favourite. Although Patrick Troughton does come a very close second. Patrick Troughton was a wonderful Doctor. So I can't stand him. I skip all of Tennant's era when I rewatch Doctor Who. You're wrong. As Survival of the Fittest and Survival Evolved. Oh, okay. They both still have the word survival in, which makes them sound like survival games, which is a massive no thanks for me. In general, so can't ever choose between Tennant, Smith, or Capaldi. All amazing to me. Capaldi is an amazing Doctor. He just got overshadowed massively by the writers having a hard-on for Clara. Oh, missed that one. So how offensive is the F term these days? If you talk about the one that's usually used as a slur against gay people, it's still pretty damn offensive. A lot of people didn't like Capaldi. I liked Capaldi. I really liked him. It's just, you know, as I said, the only issue was overshadowed by, you know, Clara basically taking the spotlight for most of it. Gristle and Broadchurch are two of my favourite things he's been in. No, I've not seen Broadchurch. For some weird reason, you know, you say Broadchurch, and my mind immediately, you know, started confusing it with Whitechapel. I just like the games much now. I just thought it was funny. Oh, fair. So, Gristle and Broadchurch are the same thing. Didn't realise that. Matt Smith is just a big kid and can be angry. So my thing with the Doctor is that Christopher Eccleston portrayed the Doctor as being fresh from the Time War. Like, you know, really fresh from the Time War. And he did that incredibly well, in my opinion. It's just, you know, a lot of people didn't like Eccleston, and the writers didn't like Eccleston either, because they wanted Tennant the whole time. But David Tennant did the whole thing of, you know, the fresh from the war, still surly, angry at a lot of things Doctor very well. He did that incredibly well. Tennant came along, and for me, Tennant was just too happy about everything. Just a bit too happy. It's sort of like, so you're just going to pretend that all the bad things that happened to you never happened. Cool. Good for you. Matt Smith, though, he comes along and he's got the silly, goofy side of the Doctor, but you can see that there's also the pain and the fire in his eyes when stuff happens with regards to the Time War. It's like, yeah, that's the perfect equilibrium for me. What's that Sunny episode where he gets stuck for like 5 billion years, heaven sent or something? Yeah. Yeah, that one was definitely a really good and well done episode. One's the British version, the other's the Americanized version. Both are really, really good. That is one of the very few times I've heard the Americanized version of a British TV show is good. Because that does not happen often. It's usually the American version is awful, and in some cases even claims to be the original version. I have actually seen that, where people claim that the American version of a British TV show is the original. It's like, no, it really is not. What? Left Clara, Matt Smith. Clara was good when she was Souffle Girl. In her first appearance, as being one, as you know, basically being a Dalek, she was really good as that. After that, just got on my nerves.
Reminder, the Bureau does not mess with if you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room.
British version is way better, so Glayco's. The way portrayed it was that Terrence Doctor was playing the character who was writing for it and learning how to cope. And especially describing as the man who regrets. Smith was the man who forgets. The Smith Doctor was playing to be the Doctor. He chose the incorrect path of coping, and still chose to go with it. Don't know if it was just personally significant or led the characters because of it. Yeah, I just never really got on with Tennant's Doctor in his portrayal of it. Something about it didn't click with me. And also the fact that, you know, that he was nicknamed the Kissy Doctor because he, you know, there was a lot of, you know, very overt romance between him and the companions. It's like, no, thanks. Understand how a word can be both a slur and a term of pride. So basically, it's a word that's used as a slur and is being reclaimed by the people who are affected by it as a slur. Like you know, the word queer. Like, you know, people who are queer completely fine to use it, but it's still used as an insult and a slur as well. The N-word is also a prime example. Black people use it completely freely, and it's completely fine for them to use. Everyone else, it is one of the, you know, most notorious and biggest no-no slurs there is. It's just one of those things. Yeah, I can't remember all the Doctors, or most of them at least, have a sort of title. One of them is the man who runs, the one who fights or something. I think Tennant was supposed to be the one who runs, so it makes sense he'd be so happy he was just trying to run away from what happened. Couldn't probably am wrong. No, that is right near. With grins, and the F-term grew up with hearing his insults. Same. Same. So that I thought it would make sense the doctor's time was trying to ignore the pain and such. Oh yeah, yeah. It does make sense when you're open to that, but I know it still doesn't gel with me personally all that much. My PC is subjected to Doctor 2. It is indeed, Whitgren, and welcome back. And some people at times use the term to literally describe themselves, having confused. Yeah, it's reclaiming the slur, is essentially what that is. And there are no such thing as N-word passes. This is incredibly true. The only people who are allowed to use the N-word are black people themselves. Anyone else? That is racist as fuck. And gives you one there, they're actually giving you a free trip to hospital to the grave. Yep. Got to chat this fudge again. No. Oh, Jesus. Or should we even not to use it anyway, nonsense isn't passed or not? Yeah. Yeah, it really should. Do people actually see it that way? Hell no, they fucking don't. Because, you know, some people's like, oh, no, we should be able to use whatever words we want. It's like, no, you just want to be a fucking racist. You just want to find an excuse to be a fucking racist piece of shit. Phone's reading this area reminds me of Mortal Shell. It's all the fog. It's got to be all the fog. Because now you've pointed out, Widgren, I can see what you mean. But yeah, I'm very certain it's the fog. I'm a daily dose of debating friends. I'll go to my actual job now. Maybe do some potion or something. Everyone enjoy racial debates and actors. That's coming as long as the debates. I'll see you later. Alexander, I'm set to be the new Doctor Who and will become the very first gay actor to play the Time Lord. After It's a Sin created Russell Tides championed him for the role. Fine. I've fallen out of love with Doctor Who after what they did to the Doctor with the most recent incarnation with Whittaker. I've got no problem with Whittaker as a Doctor. I thought she was a really good Doctor. Really liked her. But what they did to the Doctor in that is just no thanks. What the fuck is the point of having the shield power and having the surge ability when it does no fucking damage? What the fuck is that damage? Really? Remember that arguments you like to use that something which visually contains nuts should need an analogy sticker. Well, it's the same thing here. People are dumb and need the basic thing explained. Yep. So say we should remove the warning labels on a lot of things and let nature happen. Yep. Chris Chiblin is the one enemy the Doctor really can't defeat. Yep. As many people, you know, gave Moffat shit for the stuff that he did. At least it was never that bad. So that's cut nuts in here. And thank you for your contribution to the SCP challenge. In the time as children mess or whatever it was called. Yeah, the whole thing where they basically rewrote every single thing, a bit of lore they did for the Doctor. And it's like, no. It's like, oh, the Time Lord Council gave the Time Council of Gallifrey gave the Doctor additional regenerations. Like, no, Doctor's always had infinite regenerations. Oh, thanks. And added fuck off Gripper. Oh, they even doesn't even bother shutting the door, so they're doing it by purpose. That's awful. I'm sorry to hear that, DJ. I pressed the button to use fucking levitation, you fucking piece of shit game. I hate this, I really do. Control system's absolute arse. Doctor Who cannon's always confusing it was, that just messed everything up. Yep. It basically destroyed the cannon completely. Kerry, welcome back. I'm also surprised it took that long to get you fucking piece of shit game up there. I mean, in fairness, I haven't been playing that much of a shitty game since the quotes came up. Shot the cannon out of a cannon. They did. Let's go the sneak away. Ah, yes. Those nice affirming showers that after you've had one, it's like, oh yes, feels so nice and clean afterwards. Control not a stinky game. It really is. It's a piece of shit. This is such a crap game. It really is. And someone bring up the quote of what kind of nature walks do you go on that you get bees and herpes? You need out a 3-hour bike ride. Yeah, I can imagine that. Got coffee and dinner. Nice, Poppy. And quote goes back to number one of I was doing things tomorrow. Just phased in, rock to the face. No. Oh Jesus Christ, a lot of balls. Is that sort itself now? That's good. That is good. Ooh. Ooh, I might be able to use that actually. Pierce aimed fire boost. Oh, it's 5. Why aren't they giving me 5s and 6s here? Ammo recovery on taking explosive damage. What the fuck? Okay. Ooh. I'll take that. I give you protection for this part. Well, yes, of course, because the game's full of shit and AIDS and STDs. There we go, on Doctor Who being in Sweden, it's never really a thing here. There have been some clips and lore that I've read up on, and so far, most of what I say I like about Doctor Who is the War Doctor. That's because John Hurt. Yeah, John Hurt does a really, really good, very short tenure as the War Doctor. He's only in it for like 1 and a bit features. It's like a minute difference. Jesus. Feel like home is again. Go take him, Gary. If it's the War Doctor and seem pretty cool, he is. John Hurt was my favourite, so I was sad about his passing. Same. As far as I recall, out of all the Doctor Who actors there have ever been, only 2 of them have died. William Hartnell and John Hurt. I think all the rest of the Doctor actors are still alive. I think. Ammo refund on evade? No. None of those have got even the rights. Was nicely making it canon before they fucked up. Yep. Because I've seen the very first Doctors 1, 2, and 3 all seem like great characters and actors, obviously. Yes. Yeah. William Hartnell was really good, as was Patrick Troughton, and I want to say Sean Pertwee was the third? Yeah, that was Sean Pertwee, I think, actually. And the fourth one too. Who's the third one then? I'm completely forgetting who the third one is then. I thought he asked Samson Smith if they are having a midlife crisis. Yep. They watched classic Doctor Who. I recommend classic Doctor Who. It's a very, very different pacing to it, but it's good in its own right. Like, one thing that would something that would take one episode of Doctor Who nowadays takes about 6 in classic. What's the third? Sean Pertwee. Oh, it is in fact. All right. Yeah, because the fourth was Tom Baker. Then there's... oh, God, there's Colin... no, Colin Baker's number 6. Who the fuck is number 5? Because 7 was... Sylvester McCoy. Then you get... Paul McGann. And then you get into the New Doctors. So I cannot remember what... didn't Tom Baker wear that huge scarf because a fan knit it for him? I think so, yeah. Tom Baker is also the second longest tenured Doctor. Well, it depends how you count tenure. On-screen tenure, he is still the longest serving Doctor. However, if you count just... if you count Doctor, being the Doctor, he is the second longest. Can't watch classic Doctor Who because I'm so used to see Joe in different ways of acting now. Can't even watch classic He-Man and you get bored. That's fair. It's it is made in a very different way. Ed Fowler's dinner, which was bigger than mine, only had a quarter of yours. Oh great, this is the thing again. Why is he wearing the face of a doll? What the fuck did I just watch? Jesus. Speaking of He-Man, there's a new remake coming out in the future. Yeah, it's got Mark Hamill's Skeletor, as Torian points out, and there's also Kevin Smith in it as well, I believe. As well, no, I'm wrong. Back on what the fuck is this cursed shit? Yep. Hello, Nightmare Fuel. I don't know about that, yeah. Why is he wearing the face of a doll? They were all too old for the puppet shows and too young for acid trips. All the TV stopped moving up and down. Yeah. Quote number 69. What the fuck did I just watch? Fitting. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a new brain, new eyes, and a litre of holy water. Did not need that crap in my head along the side of the freaking Teletubbies. Well, Bad news, Woodgren. That's exactly what you got. Oh, I already opened that. So why does it look like there's nothing here? Fast travel? I mean, I'm still in the canyon rim, but... Guess next one gets holy water. That place that supplies holy water. Oh, it's anywhere. You know, you just need to boil the hell out of it. See what the fuck a lot of Bibles say me for Susanna is just even more fitting. Because my neighbour had an infinite supply of the stuff. In the canyon rim. Also, what fuck did I just watch? A good bit from this shit game. Yep. That's still not worse in my head. Yep. Sadly so. Okay. I literally see nothing to do here. Apart from backtracking. Literally backtracking is the only thing that there is there. I mean, did I get this? I mean, it's not a new thing, but yeah. I don't know. Thank you for the hydration reminders, EJ. Every church next to your house started a public school built by an ancestor of mine back in the 1890s. Wow, that's kind of awesome. Okay, let's try a leap of faith. Nope, that's not going to do it. Good, I'm thinking you're ready. Woo! Bye bye. A show on Nickelodeon is quite messed up. Just one? I remember there being quite a lot of messed up shit on Nickelodeon. Was it supposed to be over there? Am I supposed to get over there from here? Is that where I'm supposed to be? Awesome is the fact that these are part of the free missions. That's kind of... Oh, Freemasons here. Why is everyone just announced to just, dump loads of hydrations on me? Thank you to Ed, Poppy, Nia, Torian and Nikos, please. Shows missing as usual. Right, yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of stuff in Nickelodeon that was just what the fuck. Cow and Chicken. Cat Dog. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Rocco's... Oh god, Rocco's Modern Life. Fucking hell, that was a win. Ah, Real Monsters. Can't mad at the stuff I bought to keep up my socks doesn't work like it's supposed to. Damn these sick thighs. Cow and Chicken encouraged the Cartoon Network. Still the same era. Ren and Stimpy. God, I remember Ren and Stimpy. I loved Ren and Stimpy. I still do love Ren and Stimpy. Especially, the fact that Stimpy is voiced by Billy West, aka Fry from Futurama. The voice actor for Ren changed like 3 times total. Okay, Red M&M. Oh my god, now that you've said that I can hear it. Oh, Maury, thank you for ruining and improving that advert at the same time. Oh, my life is significantly improved now. So can I go down there? Can I actually go down there, or did I just, you know, disable levitation a bit too early? So it just gave you the creeps. Rightly so as well. Okay, so yeah, I did just disable levitation a little bit too early. The M&M's now was dubbed here in Portugal, so I can't exactly imagine it. Ah, that does suck. That's the problem with you know, with dubbing into another language, is because, you know, then you don't get the original voice actor. Oh yeah, funny story about that. Hilarious story about voice acting and voice dubbing. So, the Terminator films, when they were doing the German dubbing of them, Arnold Schwarzenegger, because he speaks German, offered to do the part of his own voice lines, because, you know, would make sense to have the same actor just, you know, do his own voice lines in a different language because he knows the language. He was turned down because the fact that he's Austrian, the dubbing studio said that his accent made him sound like too much of a farmer to do the Terminator. And that is one of the funniest things in the whole world to me. And you get rid of some jokes, yeah. School alone, welcome, just as I'm giving that little detail. That's by far and large one of my favourite facts about the internet and the film industry, is they literally had to tell Arnold Schwarzenegger he couldn't do his own voice lines because he sounded like too much of a farmer. How? Yeah. Well, because he's not German. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger is not German, he's Austrian. And Austria has a different accent for German than, you know, Germany itself does. Like in much the same way that someone from Cornwall will have a very different accent to someone from London. And Scoo makes the joke of, he's Australian! Moto me went to a voice actor school for an interview once, and yeah, they unteach you your accent so you can speak High German. Yep. Some people are just born with the ability to mimic other accents, though. Like, Christian Bale. Christian Bale is a prime example of someone who can mask his accent. Because I don't think in any film that Christian Bale has done, he's ever actually used his native accent. Because the dude is Welsh. I think he's Welsh and Scottish, so his accent is all over the fucking place. We have done things here in the film industry. Here in Portugal, Die Hard was translated to Assault on the Skyscraper. And Die Hard 2 Die Harder, which is already stupid, got called Assault on Airport. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Assault on Skyscraper and Assault on Airport. As a VTuber as Austrian, her chat can't figure that out, so she says she's Australian. I love that. I love that. The only ad I remember on MM is when Danny DeVito was in it, and I can think of Suicide Blasting. I mean, yeah. See, I see that massive golden thing, and I just want to shove something in it. Like that. That did something. In German, die hard is boring. It's stirb langsam, aka die slowly. Oh my god, they tried to literally translate die hard. Ha! Mind you, it happens 9% of the news here. It's a bloody disaster. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Also being safe, unfortunately. When I see a hole, I just want to shove something in it. Yeah. I can't deny that. I was about to say. Wicked says, funniest dubbing fact for me in Swedish, dub of Mio in the Land of Far Away from 1987, Christopher Lee did like half his lines in Swedish. And also Christopher Bale was in the movie, the first of 2 times he was in the same movie as Christopher Lee that I know of. What's the other movie they've both been in? Terminator. Oh my god! Terminator became Relentless Exterminator. So basically you've got Germany, which tries to do literal translations of the film title, and you get Portugal, which says, you know what, screw the actual title, we're just going to say what happens in the film. Well, unless they'd be relentless, you could just call it Exterminator, you could. Or just, you know, kept it with Terminator. We're second their lists. Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh, so I shove the golden box in the golden hole and it falls into the golden well. So why didn't that one? Why is that one? Oh, that one's balked. Oh no, it's not. There we go. I had to shoot the crystal to clear the blockage. Oh no, Germany doesn't always usually do literal translations. Some movie title translations are straight up drunk slipped on the keyboard fodder. Ah! Because I love this title also. You'd have to learn Portuguese as well. Well, actually I don't know. I don't know how much Portuguese you actually have to know to live in Portugal. I just know that I used to speak with someone who was Brazilian, and he was sort of learning English from me, as in would test out how much, you know, what he learned in English, you know, in English classes, and I would tell him, you know, refinements and that kind of stuff that could be made. Make unmake. Okay, so these are only Judd Apatow movies, whoever she is. Never heard of them. Use Shape and Fracture combined totals 100 times. Well. Oh, Shield Rush is actually something that I've got to do with this. Oh, find all hidden locations, collect all collectibles, have a deployed ranger kill 5 enemies. Oh, fuck, I don't want to do this. But I have to. But I have to. 1990 adaptation of Treasure Island. Starred Bale as Jim Hawkins, Charlton Heston as Long John Silver, Oliver Reed as Billy Bones, and Christopher Lee as Blind Pew. Well, I did not know that. Drillbit Taylor, second-rate bodyguard. Knocked up, a huge bummer. Ah! Not wrong. Really not wrong, but at the same time, oh my god. Do you want to learn languages? Just problem is no one can actually teach me, and those who can either stop from doing so or are busy. Try Duolingo. Try the app Duolingo. It's not perfect, but it, you know, it will teach you some things. Getting something more common. The Hangover. If you drink, don't get married. Oh, that's fantastic. English translations for animes is 50-50 straight up translation, or they make the best of it. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can. I was going to say the actor of House is good at mimicking accents. Yeah, Hugh Laurie is amazing, to the point where when Hugh Laurie auditioned for the part of House MD, the staff, the director staff and the writer all said, "Ah, see, this is exactly what we need. A true, pure-blooded American." I was like, I'm sorry, have you never heard of Hugh Laurie? There we go. Last was banned from learning French or German school because they said it's not important for your future, there's no point in teaching you. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's awful. This one's just dumb. The Hurricane becomes Hurricane the Hurricane. It's the best Treasure Island movie I know, and I love it. It's one of my top 5 movies ever. I kind of like Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet's one of my favourites. Scoot using Duolingo. Don't even know. Duolingo is awesome. So I'm supposed to be learning German. They have never... Yeah, they never have watched Blackadder, clearly. Or, you know, a bit of Fry and Laurie. Which is Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie's sketch show. Which is also fucking hilarious. And highly recommended. He had to relearn his accent at the end of House. Not surprised. He also developed a limp. He also developed a limp from, you know, acting as House all that time. Which I also always found kind of hilarious. And also, oh look, it's the end of Massacres Monday. So my Saturday I won't name anymore. Well, that's a really good bit of timing there, Nia. A really good bit of timing, because now... we end. The first thing you ever saw Hugh Laurie in was 101 Dalmatians. I didn't even know he was in that. So there you go, there's that. For those interested to know, we butchered your favourite movie title, I'm here. Yeah, those are fantastic. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing those. English version, Spice and Wolf. Japanese version, Merchant Meets Spicy Wolf. What the fuck? Who's one of the bad guys working for Cruella? Oh, yeah. Actually, no. Now I think about it, yeah, I kind of remember. Yeah. Weirdly. The only reason why I know how to type hello in German is because of 10, the same with Burns' language too. Can't even get the name of his language sadly because I don't know what the name of his own country. It's Slovenian. Also speaking of actors and dialects, Gary Oldman, he forgot his birth accent. Yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah. But anyway, that's the end of the stream. Oh, excuse me. And same scoop, Gary Oldman is one of my favourite actors. He's incredible. He really is. But yeah, that's mainly it for today. Thank you everyone very much for coming along. It's been Massacres on Monday. We've returned to Control. It's awful. Chat later. Yep. I am going to be doing the D&D game with Maury again in about 3 hours time at 10 PM BST. As far as I know, we're still on for the same time. So yeah, look forward to that with everyone. Come and see that and come watch us do all the worst things imaginable and Thrumar get increasingly flustered. It's fine. It's a fun story, even though I had juice in my hair. Oh, phrasing. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Poppy. Next stream from me is going to be tomorrow at the same time, 4 PM BST, where we're going back to Nier Replicant. Yay, Nier Replicant, yes. Oh wait, we've got one more from Nier, one more. Planet of the Apes, the man who came from the future. I love it. And then you need you for last minute hydration as well. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming along to this. It's been a lot of fun, and until tonight for D&D or tomorrow for Nier Replicant, I will see you all later. But until then, have yourselves a good rest of your day, a good evening, a good night. No, I'm not doing that, Sour Red. Have those points back. I'm doing my farewells. I'm not doing that now. Oh, you found the perfect list. Save them for next time, Nia. Well, you should have redeemed it earlier if you wanted that. Not whilst I'm partway through doing my farewells. But yeah, have yourselves a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning, a good day, or a good night. And yes, as Skew says, run away! Bye! And stay safe!